Ever noticed a strange gap in your memory? You pick up your phone to check one single notification, and 40 minutes later, you find yourself deep into videos of squashing rubber ducks or releasing turtles into the sea. Where did those 40 minutes go? Your consciousness just vanished. Look, phones aren't evil. In fact, they are one of the most powerful tools ever created. The real problem is that this incredibly powerful tool has been hijacked and turned into a massive slot machine designed to sell your attention. How is it that your brain, literally the most complex supercomputer in the world, surrenders so easily to a piece of glass and plastic? You promised yourself you'd be in bed by 10, but it's 2 a.m. and you're still scrolling. You're not lazy. You've just stepped into a black box specifically designed to make your consciousness evaporate. Today, I'm going to rip open that mechanism and show you why you're voluntarily pulling that invisible lever. At the end, I'll give you a quick hack that instantly makes your smartphone unbearably boring. But first, let's take a look inside the head of a very addicted pigeon. Meet Kai. He wants to read 20 pages. That's his conscious goal. But then his phone makes a quick bzzz. In that exact moment, Kai's brain triggers its anticipation system. He doesn't even know what it is yet, a like, a work email, or just spam. No, the anticipation alone has already made his heart race. Drop a comment and let me know. How many times in just the last 10 minutes did you catch yourself wanting to just check your phone, even though there weren't any notifications? To understand Kai, we need to go back to the 1950s and a professor named B.F. Skinner. He ran experiments on pigeons. In scenario A, the pigeon presses a button and always gets a seed. He eats, he's satisfied, and he chills out. It's predictable. It's boring. Then there's scenario B, the cruel one. Skinner rigged the machine so the food dropped at random. He'd press it 5 times and get nothing. One more press, jackpot. 10 times nothing, and then, out of nowhere, another seed. And here's the breakthrough. On that random mode, the pigeon turned into an obsessed fanatic. He couldn't stop, even if he was full. He would peck at that button in a frantic rhythm. Your news feed is that exact same button. First post, an ad for a frying pan, trash. Second, a photo of your ex, irritation. Third, some boring quote, nothing. Fourth, wow, shock, hilarious, jackpot. Your brain doesn't know when the next jackpot will drop. That's exactly why you keep scrolling. You aren't looking for information, you're just waiting for the next random hit of dopamine. Many say, you just have a weak will, Kai. Just put the phone down. But this isn't a battle of willpower. There are thousands of engineers with 6-figure salaries working against your attention. They've spent years studying exactly how to make your finger twitch downward. In interface design, this is called dark UX. A newsfeed has no bottom. A book has a final page. A newspaper has an edge. But in a casino or on Instagram, there is no end. Dark UX is the deliberate architecture of behavior. Our brains naturally react to anything bright, new, or unpredictable. That's how we survived for millennia. The problem is, these mechanisms are now hardwired into interfaces. They nudge you, and at some point, you think you're using the app, but in reality, the app is using you. Some former employees of major platforms have publicly stated that they feel responsible for the engagement mechanics they helped create. When the very engineers who built these tools don't let their own children near them, it's a sign they might know something we don't. Who do you think is more to blame? The corporations for building the traps, or us for letting ourselves fall into them? By the way, these same traps are set in online stores to make you spend money on things you don't even need. We actually have a separate video on how corporations hack your wallet using neurobiology. Make sure to check that out after this one. If we can't beat the system head-on, we have to break its interface. Method 1. Switch your screen to grayscale. In your accessibility settings, turn off the colors. Without those red notifications and bright images, your dopamine machine turns into a boring calculator. Your brain will look at a gray Instagram and go, seriously? I'm staying up for this? Method number 2. Create friction. Delete your apps. Use the browser instead. If you have to type in a password every single time you want to scroll through memes, you'll quickly realize you didn't actually want to see them that badly. Method number 3. Practice a digital detox. Your brain is used to digital fast food. It's too bright and too fast. Next to it, real life feels bland. But by ditching your phone for just a few hours a day, you'll be surprised how, after a while, food tastes better, sunsets look deeper, and simple silence stops being scary. Learn to get your dopamine from things you can't like, but can actually feel on your skin. Method number 4. Live in the moment. Today, Kai made some pasta. It didn't burn. He didn't post it to his stories. He just ate it. Your attention is your life. Who gets your attention today? You or the casino? If it's time to reclaim your chips, like and subscribe. Let's figure out how to take back control.